Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. He gets it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Bledsoe. Goes to the right side.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Giannis Antetokounmpo. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Old school equals high percentage.
Collison into the front court. Two-point advantage. Fires the three. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
That's a 5-second violation. Oh, 5-second violation. Three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Antetokounmpo. That won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Hill. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
From long range. Offensive board. Kicks it outside. Goes to the left side. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Bledsoe. Rebound Oladipo. And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
And knocks it down.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Bledsoe. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
The danger of the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo, hand in his face, still knocks it down for 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Giannis with it up top. Down 8. Stuffs it down with authority. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
It's Indiana basketball. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. That time, he misses. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. To Hill. Lopez. Hill. Knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Oladipo into the front court. Up by 3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The drive right to the basket. To Evans. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Has a look. Off the assist.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks basketball. Hill. Can't get the bounce. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Going along. launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Oladipo. For three. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That's a heady play for Chris Middleton. Hand in his face, he still buries the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
The veteran, Hill, with the three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the first quarter with the Pacers in the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Adetokunbo. Hill. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oladipo into the front court. Leads a bucket. Trying to cash in. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
4-3. Textbook defense. Giannis in control of the basketball. They trail by 7. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Victor Oladipo. That one off the mark. It's no good. Giannis with it up top. Down 5. From long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Oklahoma, number 23, Sterling Brown.
Oladipo buries it into 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Adetokunbo to George Hill. Here's a chance from long range. He buries it.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oladipo against Connaughton. Fires the three, and Victor Oladipo, wide open look. He cashes in for three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Antetokounmpo, cleared by the Pacers. To Matthews, great feed. Beyond the arc for three. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Turner. To Matthews. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Antetokounmpo off the mark. Looking for his man. Can't connect from inside. Bledsoe with the basketball. Trailing by 11. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Into the front court comes Collison. Looking to make something happen. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Not that time. He missed it. That is great vision to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Fires the three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He took the bait, and he hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Won't go down. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Driving right to the basket. Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From long range. Second effort. Antetokounmpo. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up around the perimeter. To Middleton. Fires the three. And Chris Middleton good on the quick release that time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Middleton cleans it up. Evans. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Beyond the arc for three. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half. The Pacers are feeling good.
The Pacers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. Clearly, the Bucks are in need of some changes.
Game track. Field goals.
The Pacers entered halftime.
Game track. Field goals.
The Indiana Pacers certainly deserve credit for their effective shooting, and that advantage is because of their defense. They've been great on both sides of the ball, but yes, their scoring has been tremendous. All right, back.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Missed it.
As a team, they were on the absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and it's Lopez there for the rebound. Passed it off. Middleton. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
For three, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by George Hill. Indiana with the basketball. Victor Oladipo, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Hill into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. And a putback slam.
You see, to a lot of people, it's an oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things. But that's what the great ones do.
Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Middleton. Hill. Antetokounmpo. Can't connect. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Antetokounmpo. To Hill. 4-3. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Stepping in for the Indiana Pacers. Number 21, Thaddeus Young.
To Collison. Oladipo. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. And he converts on the free throw.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Kicks it around the perimeter to Middleton from long range. Not going down here. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bledsoe and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again. To Collison. Turner. To Young. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Beyond the arc for three. Yes.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Collison. Going to launch beyond the arc. Collison, it's good with no defender in sight.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Changes coming from both sides right now. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Bledsoe not getting the bounce. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Bledsoe. Fires the three. Second effort. Slams it home on the putback. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
4-3. Oh, he hits the 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. From long range. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Adetokunbo, open look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Hill across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down by 15. Kyle O'Quinn pins it. Pacers control. Has a look. Oh, straight down the middle. 4-2. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Pacers way out in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Young. Thaddeus Young. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Hill into the front court. Trailing by 14. Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Fires the 3. Evans with the rebound. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's claimed by Milwaukee. Hill across the timeline. 14-point deficit. Beyond the arc for 3. The veteran, Hill with the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Off the mark, no good. Young to Oladipo. Giannis with it up top. His guys down 11. Going to launch beyond the arc. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
That won't go. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down to George Hill. Fires the 3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Woo. That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
George Hill.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Antetokounmpo. It's Sabonis with the rebound. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
George Hill, not sure why he was so wide open. Buries the three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
4-3, and drains it.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
To Young. Trying to cash in. Young shot misses. The Bucks at the controls. On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And Victor Oladipo, good from the outside.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Antetokounmpo from long range. Bogdanovich with the rebound. To Oladipo. Young. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Hill. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Indiana.
Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Giannis in control of the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Bledsoe. Pacers secure the rebound. Over to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he buries it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Giannis shoots. Pacers secure the rebound. Oladipo into the front court. The advantage is 13 points to George Hill. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo for three. Can't connect. It's no good. Oladipo. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Victor Oladipo. Giannis with it up top. Trailing by 11. To Bledsoe. Great pass to set it up. And he knocks it down, Jay.
2 points. The assist from number 6.
Lets it fly from long range. Giannis grabs the board. To Bledsoe. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Fires the three. Working hard on the glass. Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Ooh, he'll take that.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Adetokunbo. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. For three. And Eric Bledsoe, tough make there. You can't fault the defender. It's a three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Turner to Oladipo. From long range, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Adetokunbo. It's good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Adetokunbo. Not that time. Miles Turner sends it away. This one to the Pacers as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams, our entire crew,